Hello. Happy October. It really is moving along. I can't believe it. It's like, oh my God. For you know it, we'll have snow and it'll be winter and all of that. I do kind of like the shutdown time of winter, but I'm not a cold weather person, so. All right, glad to have you all here. I'm going to put some Archangel Michael, nope, not Michael, Metatron spray around me. Spraying all, my intention is to spray all of you at home. I was thinking this morning, before my meditation, about how grateful I am for every single one of you, for listening to sometimes my long-winded words, for being who you are, a light in the world. You all have such beautiful hearts and souls. And I'm very grateful for that. And I never, 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 never take that for granted. So I want you to know that. And for those of you that are new, welcome. For those that have those of you that have been with me for a while, thank you for following me. Thank you for continuing to see what Spirit has to say. I know it's not an easy time for many, and we have to just keep the faith. We have to be the light in the world. I'm the light, I'm the love, and I am the truth. That's it. So today, when you do your prayers, your meditations, or whatever it is you do, journaling maybe, remember that you are the light, you are the way. And put that out so others can see, others can be the example of the love and the light. You know, I see a lot of people when I'm out and about, and there's a lot of people who have really lost the faith from either losses of people in their life recently over the last year and a half or so, and hasn't been easy. So we continue to hold the light for those who can't hold it for themselves right now. You know, last month when I went to one of the fairs and I was out and about, I could see the look in people's faces, and it wasn't good. It was really sad. It looked like, basically, sorry, gotta get comfy. It basically looked like everybody was a zombie. I'm not kidding you. It's like, where is the light? Where is the love? So if I had an opportunity when I wasn't wearing my mask to smile at somebody, I did. Because it's not easy. We know more than most people in terms of what's going on in the light and the ascension and all of that. And it's not easy for us. Can you imagine not knowing what's going on, but feeling that something bigger and greater is going on, and I don't know what that is, but I know something's not good. So again, while people are awakening to ascension and looking at climbing their soul's evolution, the stairway to heaven, remember, you are the light, you are the love, you are the way. So really allow that to sink in. And why not you? Why not you? You have a good heart, you have a good soul, that's all you need. So I know people don't always agree with each other's views, and everybody has their own opinion about everything going on right now, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own, right? But regardless of where you are on the spectrum of fully ascending, being down here asleep, whatever, let's help each other. Let's work together. This is a time when we really need to pay attention to that. and own who we are. We are beings of light who came here to have an experience, to find joy, and to help the earth and its peoples with the ascension process. So I'm going to leave you with that. All right, so I'm going to start with Archangel Metatron deck by Amanda Ellis. And I want to thank everybody who sent out prayers for Ben. And if you think about him still every now and then, please send up some prayers for him. I would greatly appreciate that. All right. Metatron, what would you like to tell the group for this week that's up and coming? Leadership. Answer the call. Well, isn't that funny? I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at answer the call. What were we just talking about? Being the right kind of leader. And it's the number 8, which is the infinity, very balanced. Look at that. Okay. Eight is linked to the planet Saturn, the number 8, which concerns duty, responsibility, security, and discipline, all qualities needed for good leadership. To be a leader means to be open to the opportunities that will always come knocking. It means being prepared to welcome change and growth, and each new adventure is part of its long journey, life's long journey. Leadership often entails centering uncharted territory and creating a new path for others to follow in your wake. Isn't that funny? We were just talking about that. To be asked to be a leader by Metatron requires faith that you will always walk these steps, but that you will do so with the light burning brightly beside you. The darkness diminishes, and all that can be seen is the blazing trail ahead into what your higher self has already agreed long before you incarnated. It is said that leaders are not made but born, and this is true. And yet, for those of you who struggle with leadership, realize that with Metatron, you are offered a chance of rebirth, a chance to become a figurehead and an inspiration to others. It's not so much about what you do, it has to do with how you are. Your light goes out in front of you and others become aware of it, even if they do not understand it or realize the impact it can have on anyone who sees, feels, or touches it. You make a difference every day just by being you. And you know, when I talked about going to the fair, I could feel that. It's like I had to leave actually because I could feel my energy being drained. And it was like people that needed the light were not that I'm anybody special, but all the people there that were holding the light, you know, that light was being sucked up as fast as it came out. The keys on this card highlight that there are many doorways still to be presented to yourself. You will know which one to open, which to walk away from, and which doorways are for you and others to walk through. Robes of purple and crimson red are worn by those who have earned the wisdom to wear them, with such wisdom coming from many lifetimes before this one that you experience now. Leadership is not only a lonely place with Metatron at your side. His beacon flame is given to those he knows he can trust to do the work and spread the light of transformation on this planet. Those whom you are asked to help will have sent to you. You are correct vibrational fit for that which you wish. I can't talk today. Vibrational fit for what you are here to impart to them. Truly, leaders are teachers who pass on knowledge, but are mainly here to remind each person they meet of what already lies dormant within them. In Metatron's army of light, many leaders are needed. Those from different backgrounds, life experiences, creeds, ages, and races. You are one who has been called. All that is asked is that you say yes, and you become the beacon that will be lit in your honor and given to you. You take no baggage with you, so no preconceived ideas, expectations, or hopes. Just yourself in the light. That is all that you need for whatever you are asked to do, be, or say in this role. You signed up for this and you are ready. Well, don't I love that, what we were talking about. So I love the part about us being leaders in all different ways, shapes, and forms, all ages, as you can see it. God, you can see some of the 2-year-olds coming in that are leaders. So this week, you may be put in a role, or it could be anything. You could be in the grocery store and somebody comes over and starts telling you how their husband or wife died and all their business. How many times does that happen to us light workers? It's because we are being asked to lead in some way. Be the example you wish to be. So, next one is from the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Byron Reed. Up and coming week in October. Ooh, I like this. The Oracle's Gift. And it's a teacup, and within it, it just reminds me of when somebody does a tea reading. All possibilities exist in there. Look at this. So it looks like this, to me, this looks like, wow, look at all the gifts that are present here, and it looks beautiful. There's all bright light and sparkles and flowers coming out of it. So this looks like it may be a good week. Second sight, clairvoyance, seeing the future, fate as a future determined by the choices you make now. Seeing the signs around you, recognizing potentials versus absolute determinism. When we ask for a sign from the universe, we are essentially asking for divine guidance that we believe needs to come from a source outside of us. This is because we don't always trust our intuition, our ability to read between the lines and see beyond time and space. And so we ask for signs and look for a mystical reassurance that our mundane lives don't seem to offer. However, an oracle simply provides an answer that's already inside us. Wow, I love that. I like the way that's stated. It's already inside us. Oracles show up in myriad ways. Sometimes you see a billboard or hear a song or pull an oracle card, and you get the exact message you need to support your choices or show you the way forward. Regardless of how the signs appear, an oracle is a reminder that you are part of this vast universe. You are witnessed by a great mystery and loved and cared for. It's a reminder that life is magical. You are magical. Today, trust in your own capacity to know what is right, to tune into source, and also to be able to read the signs reflecting what is true and real within you. Let this oracle give you the gift of knowing that you are indeed on the right track. Repeat the mantra, the light within me creates miracles in my life. Ooh, that kind of goes along with what we were talking about. The magic is inside you, outside you, and all around and within you. So, ooh, it looks like an exciting week. Okay, we're going to Keepers of the Light Oracle. So what Keeper of the Light wants to work with us all this week? Kyle Gray. Serapis Bay. Ascension. You can't make this stuff up, folks. Move into your true self, rise above the darkness. The light is here. So I guess for the message of this whole week is about the light. You may look a little bit scary because of the Egyptian background and whatever, but Serapis Bey is one of the Ascended Masters. I've told you before, the Ascended Masters have once walked on this earth as human, and now they have transcended things and they're on the other side. It says, the stars cannot share without darkness. You may have experienced a low state of being, trauma, or depression, but there is a new beginning. Become aware of your growth. There is always room for improvement. There's also a sense of presentation now. You may be receiving documentation or certification to acknowledge your growth or experience. It's important to cherish this time and to realize that without the challenges or obstacles you have faced, you wouldn't be as strong, powerful, or focused as you are today. You are ascending personally and spiritually at this time, and the universe is here to support you. We love that. That is awesome. So this week, call on Serapis Bay to help you with up-leveling in your own ascension process. Lightworkers Oracle by Alana Fairchild. I love her artwork and her deck, but these are a little bit longer, the definitions. What will complete our up-and-coming week in October? An invitation to to connect. See somebody here quieting themselves, bringing the light in. Boy, the light is definitely, being an example of the light is definitely something this week. All right, let's look. Love exists throughout our universe. Many living beings that do not belong to the human race exist in worlds beyond the earthly realm. Among these are those who are aware of the spiritual plight of humanity and are willing and able to help us move forward. Unlike those who close their minds because they fear the unknown, you have an open mind and an open, receptive heart. Beings from other worlds recognize you as a receptive channel for their unconditional, loving assistance in the world. We've talked about that with the galactic. You will both benefit from this individually and help the planet as you are being offered an invitation to connect. All of it's the same, right? As a member of the human race, through my own free will, this is an invocation, and for the greatest good, I call upon all beings that resonate with the quality of unconditional love and wish to assist humanity and Earth to evolve on the path of divine love. Wow. Love that. I ask for the unconditionally loving ascended masters that serve Christ consciousness to be the gateway through which we get permission and confirm for these beings to enter Earth's field and assist humanity according to divine will, grace, and love. May all beings be happy and free. So be it. So this is talking about the forces in the universe that are bigger than us that we're calling on to help us. So connect, ask. Remember, we have free will. We have to ask for assistance. So I love this. It looks like we're being called upon to be who we are, be in the leadership, right? And then see the gifts that come. Trust our psychic gifts. Call on Serapis Bay to help us up-level and move up the scale to ascension, raise our vibration, not just for ourselves, but for the planet as well and everything on it. And then the last one, an invitation to connect. Let's crank our light and ask for assistance from all great beings of light who wish to help us. Looks like it's going to be an exciting week, folks. Hold on to your hats and shine your light brightly. Mwah, to all of you. See you next week.